All right, y'all. I'm back with another video. It's your girl, Inspired by Z. How y'all doing today? I hope everybody had a great week. I hope everybody having a great morning. Wherever you are, make it a great day. No matter how bad it looks or seems, make it a great day, y'all. But anyway, and if you like inspirational videos that give you tips on different things, I'm your cheerleader, y'all. Hit that like button, comment. I'm not eating, but just drop a hello and subscribe to my channel, y'all. I'm not eating today, as I said. But anyway, let's get on to the topic. When things fall on my heart, I just come on here and I said, let me go on and get this out there, because it's so much, looking at the news will have you depressed, and it's so much going on in the world. And I'm like, you know what, even though I've been going through things, everybody go through things, but it's always somebody out there that's going through worse than you or more than you, or you think your situation bad. It's something even worse out there that somebody going through. And that's why I say, let me make this video and this topic, because we don't think about, thank God for what you don't have. And that's why I say, let me explain, because the stuff I'm going through, I thought about it. I was like, the stuff I'm going through, I'm like, oh my goodness, I got a video out there where it says sometimes you feel like you're the only one going through stuff. And that's how I feel sometimes. I mean, I'm human. I try to stay positive with everything that I do. And I always try to keep myself uplifted, because I'm like, okay, I try to always think about it. I'm not homeless, I got a roof over my head still, so it can't be too bad. But it's like, I still think, well, I'm the only one going through what I'm going through, because that's how I feel. Nobody else going through this. We get in that funk, I guess, sometimes. And then, because we're human. But I was looking, like I said, the news will have you just depressed and sad, because that's all they want to show you. They get your spirits from up here to down here, and then you depressed all of a sudden again because of the type of stories they show. But I was looking at some things and looking at the news and looking at some of these topics that's on here, and I'm seeing all these stories about different people going through stuff and what they're dealing with and what they dealt with. Is like, what you're going through ain't so bad, especially with situations that the same situations as yours, that I thought that I was the only one going through, even though I know other people go through the same thing, but just everybody's situation is different. And it's like I seen a story that was similar to mine, but the lady was going through worse than what I'm going through. And I'm like, oh my gosh, my situation don't look that bad now compared to. So that's why I say we need to sometimes say, thank God for what we don't have to go through. That's why I say, thank God for what we don't have. Because there's people out there dealing with stuff that's, like I said, worse than what you're going through. I mean, just think about it as a whole altogether. You woke up this morning, you got up out the bed. That's a blessing right there in itself. It could have been the other way. You woke up this morning, for one. That's a blessing. Some people didn't get up. They had plans today, this morning, and they passed away in their sleep last night. That's why I say, thank God for what you don't have to go through. You don't have to bury, you haven't had to bury a loved one. You haven't had to bury your significant other. Stuff like that. If you're in your 40s and 50s and you still got your grandmother, that's a blessing. And that's why I say a lot of times we take for granted the little things that we don't even think about, like simple tasks as walking. Just getting up and getting out your own bed without assistance. We don't think about stuff like that. Thank God I don't have to, thank God for what you don't have. Don't get me wrong. There's people out there that's still, they're more upbeat and lifted than we are. Sometimes we the one complain. So, but I'm just saying, but thank God, I woke up and got up and walked to the bathroom, brushed my teeth. I got, some people don't have teeth in their mouth. Just simple stuff. That's it. Thank God I still got my teeth in my mouth. Thank God I could walk to my bathroom. Stuff that I don't have to worry about. Thank God for the stuff that I don't have to worry about. We don't think about stuff like that. Like I said, but the people, I have friends around me that's going through stuff that I haven't even could even think about going through, or what I would even do in their situation. And they're more upbeat and they keep me lifted. And that's why I say, but the things that sometimes we just take advantage of, and not unknowingly taking advantage, because it's just stuff that we not necessarily think about. You know what I'm saying? Just like I said, opening your eyes this morning. Just breathing in this morning. You're not on a ventilator. You breathing on your own, Just simple stuff. And I said, thank God for stuff that you don't have to go through. Thank God for what you don't have to go through. Stuff you don't have to deal with. But like I said, we still complain. We're human. Like I said, the stuff I complain about, I'm human. I complain about the stuff I'm going through. Lord, why am I going through this? Lord, why? We do that sometimes. We're human. Then I have to snatch myself back and be like, hey, get it together. It's okay. You could be going through worse. It's not that bad. I have to actually get my snap out of it. Make myself snap out of it. Because the things I'm going through, somebody going through worse. And like I said, I see stories every day. I read about stories every day. That's heartbreaking. Especially when it comes to families. The stuff they have to deal with and the stuff that went on. It's just too much going on in the world. And like I said, we have to thank God for the stuff that we don't have to go through. The stuff that we don't have to deal with. Even though somebody else dealing with it, I pray for them daily. I pray for others. I pray for their family's strength. I pray for that the Lord keep them. Because things are hard. You can't ever tell somebody, how they should deal with things. Only thing you can do is just pray for them. That they get out their situation. That the Lord show them the light. To show them the strength that they, show them the strength that they need to get through whatever they're dealing with. Because like I said, as humans, we are human. We complain a lot about different things, but don't think about what somebody else could be going through. The stuff, people in the hospital, you're in good health. You're in your home looking at me. So that means you're in good health. You're in here. You're here. That's why I say it's a lot of things that we take for granted a lot of times, unknowingly. The little things. Being able to walk to your kitchen, get something to eat. A lot of people can't do that. A lot of people in shelters. A lot of people homeless. They got to wait for somebody to give them a meal. Or they got to wait till somebody pass by them and give them money so they can get a pack of crackers to put something on their stomach. That stuff like that, it's just, you have to be thankful what you don't have to go through, but always be thankful for what you do have. And also be thankful for what you don't have. Because you don't have to go through this. You don't have to deal with stuff like that. Even though, like I said, some of the people I have met that's in worse situations than me have the best spirit. They keep me lifted. And I appreciate them because they were put here on earth for a reason. God got them here for a reason. Even before my cousin passed and he was sick. And it was like he kept me lifted. He was like, oh, cuz, don't worry about that mess. He was more upbeat than I was. And he was sick. Y'all, when I tell you he was sick. Like I said, he passed away. But he kept me lifted. And I'm like, he said, cuz that little stuff, don't even worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't let that stuff get to you. And I had to think, I'm like, you know what? You're right. The stuff you dealing with versus the stuff I'm dealing with is nothing. That's how we have to think about it a lot of times. The stuff we're dealing with, is it really that bad? Some things, I'm not saying everybody have smooth, going through stuff that's smooth sailing. I understand people do go through difficult things. But my thing is, it's always somebody going through something worse than you. That's how it's just newsflash. This just hit me when I seen that story on the news about this woman and her child, and I'm like, the stuff she was dealing with. So that's why I say we have to be thankful for what we don't have to go through. Somebody gonna catch it. Somebody gonna catch this title. Be thankful for what you don't have to go through. Be careful thank God for what you don't have. That really hit me. I have to tell myself too, the stuff that I'm going through ain't that bad. It could be worse. And I have seen people going through worse these past few days. And I'm like, thank God. The stuff I'm dealing with is not that bad. It's not that bad. And that's where we have to look at stuff. And that's where we have to look at stuff in a different light, is what I was trying to say. And look at things differently. Have a mindset of, no matter what you're dealing with. Like I said, you can go out there. I don't care if your car 20 years old and it's still crank. You got a car to take you from point A to point B. There's some people out there walking. There's some people out there that got to catch the bus. You're in a vehicle. You ain't walking. Yeah, you got to sit out there for 5 minutes to let it warm up so it can go up the street. But you ain't walking. You in a vehicle. And some of these old school cars look better than these new schools. I'm just saying. But just be thankful. That's why I said the little stuff that we take for granted. Even just opening your eyes and looking around. Some people blind. That's why I said the little things that we don't even think about. And I know when my granddad was living, he lost his taste and smell. The older he got, I was like, Granddad, what do you mean you can't taste this? Little stuff. And I thought about it. I'm like, you know what? But he kept it, he remembered how things taste, and he kind of went from there. Even though he couldn't smell or taste things anymore, but he still ate. Like he could taste it, and he could smell it. But it was just the older he got, he lost that sense of taste and smell. But like I said, my granddad had been gone 30 years. Probably over 30 years now. But I'm just saying the little things that we take advantage of, that we don't even think about. Imagine just waking up one day and you're not able to taste your food or smell your food. Or, there's people out there colorblind. Little stuff. Little things that we don't even think about. People still out there trying to find work. Little things. But we complain about a job we go to every day. But there's some people out there that haven't worked in years, but want to work, but can't work. That's why I say it's a little stuff. We don't do it intentionally. It's just, like I said, we do it unknowingly. Like, man, this boss getting on my nerves. But some people are like, I wish I had a boss to complain about. Or a manager. I don't like really using the word boss. But manager, supervisor. But it's a lot of people out there. That's why I said it didn't dawn on me until I seen that last story a couple of days ago. And I'm like, you know what? Your situation ain't that bad. Well, my situation ain't that bad. That's how I was thinking. I was like, The stuff I'm dealing with, it's smooth sailing compared to what that mother had to endure. So, like I said, y'all, I'm just coming on here to encourage the next person. Don't look at your situation as this is the ending of it. This is what you got to deal with. It's somebody's situation worse than yours. Like I said, the stuff we take for granted sometimes, the little things, some people wish they had. Even the simple things as getting up in the morning, combing our hair. Some people don't even have hair because of the illness or the prescriptions that they take cause their hair to come out. And we taking advantage of, okay, well, my hair won't do right. My hair won't do this. But think about the people who don't have hair at all because of, the stress that they're going through is falling out, or illness that they got, or the type of medication they're taking causing their hair loss. I mean, it's like I said, it's a lot, and it's very emotional for me right now because I'm like, I didn't think about it like that in that limelight until I seen that last story, and I'm like, it really hit me. It really did, because I'm like, everybody deal with things, especially with behavior issues with kids. If they come, especially you got a teenager who, you want to take them and put them in a headlock and be like, oh, but you can't. But they will go there and they will take you there. You like, what? Is this my child? Some days is this my child? But like I said, the stories I see, and I'm like, the stuff I'm dealing with ain't that bad. It ain't that bad. I cannot complain not one bit ever again. That's why I say it's we just have to breathe sometimes. And just like I said, even the stuff that, fussing about a car. Dealing with my car that I had to take to the dealership 15 million times until they found out what was wrong with it. They kept saying ain't nothing wrong. I said, I know something wrong with my car. Dealing with that, and I'm like, and I thought about it, I said I was getting mad because I had to keep going back to the dealership over my car. For the same, and then they finally fixed it. But I had to call some people. But they fixed it. But I'm like, there's some people out there that don't even have a car. And I'm complaining about taking my car to get fixed to the dealer over and over again when somebody out there don't even have a car to even take to a dealership. Some people can't even get a car because of their credit. And so that's why I say just be thankful for the stuff that you don't have. Thank God for what you don't have. Thank God for that too. Appreciate what you do have though, always. Always appreciate what you do have. The small things, the little things always turn out big blessings. I'm telling you. Appreciate the little things so the big things will come. Simple as that. There's a greater, and I'm not talking about material things. I'm not talking about material things, y'all. I hope somebody caught that. And it's not the material. Be thankful of the little things, and the big blessings will come. I'm telling you. But like I said, I'm not going to keep y'all on. I just want to come on here real quick and put this video out here. Like I said, I might make do a mukbang later on. I'm not sure yet. It just depends on how my schedule going to be. Because after I do the video, I got things to do. A list of things to do. I'm going to be busy. And I said my schedule is really tight. But I'm trying to get them in, y'all. I'm trying to get these videos in. And I hope I encourage somebody today that's watching. And I hope that, you took it in. Like I said, just like I said, sometimes you just have to breathe and say, okay, it could be worse. That's what we have to think about. Like I said, this is it. This is the video, y'all. I hope y'all, like I said, I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope this touched somebody. If it don't touch number one person, I'm glad it touched you. I'm glad it affected you. I'm glad it could help you. Because that's what I'm here for. I love helping people. I love inspiring people. So, but anyway, all right, y'all, until the next video. Hopefully, I can find something good to eat so I can do a mukbang. I got to think of what I can do different to eat. Yeah, put in the comments what y'all want me to eat next. Try next. If you know of a restaurant that's worldwide or statewide, US-wide, or however you want to say it, that's in more than just your state, let me know. But anyway, all right, y'all. I hope y'all had a good day, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.